OneView, you know the goal. After analyzing billions of rows of CTV performance data and years of experience, we help brands get the most out of their creative asset and ultimately their marketing budget. So today I reviewed Culture Pop and I gave it a 6.7 out of 10.
Soda that grows on trees, huh? Must be the real deal.
It is. It's Culture Pop.
Okay, can I get an orange mango?
Hold on a second.
Tastes so real. But soda doesn't grow on trees.
It sure tastes like it does.
Let me start with this. In the CPG world, it's a little trickier. Some of these products, you're not doing D2C sales, which effectively means your end card probably isn't going to be come to our website. It's less around making a purchase and more around lifestyle. However, there are some really key variables in this that could help drive more performance in store, what we've seen through campaigns we run. So from attention, I give it a 10 out of 10. I thought it was great. It was really clever how it mentioned soda right away. It talked about growing on trees right away. That would be enough to get me to pay attention to it. It doesn't have a logo, so I had to give it a 0 out of 10. Now, in the CPG world, what brands like to do is use the product because it's more of a lifestyle ad. So you can zoom in on the product. Now, that's great to get someone when they're walking down an aisle to recognize it. The problem is, especially with the name Culture Pop, you're not creating something where if I want to search for you, I can find you. The name needs to be in there somewhere. And so what we're saying is either have a logo throughout, and we've had some companies that bring the logo in constantly, or you're going to have some type of logo in there. And the product wasn't in there enough to compensate for not having a logo in the bottom right or center. So I had to give that a 0. Unique selling points, it did an amazing job with unique selling points. Kept talking about it, kept talking about soda doesn't grow on trees. That was amazing. That was a 10 out of 10. Voiceover again, 10 out of 10. Professional, 10 out of 10. This is a great asset. Call to action is where it dropped off. Call to action and logo. So call to action, I also had to give it a 0. It doesn't have a call to action. Even in the CPG world, what we found, if you can put the store location where you can purchase it, it makes a massive difference to store purchases. So as an example, part of this is we don't know who the brand is. That's how we're looking at this. If you could add a Whole Foods there, you could add a grocery store name there, it validates the product instantly. Find at your local Whole Foods. Exactly what's going to do is anyone who's watching it is going to say, well, Whole Foods is big. You're in Whole Foods. It creates that connection. We've seen a direct impact when you add that, when you don't, to performance. So I had to give it a 0 there. Maybe they're going to do D2C sales of these. I doubt it. But if they do D2C sales, again, visit our website. Maybe visit our website for a coupon so you can go to Whole Foods to make a purchase. All of those type of things make a difference to performance. So I give it a 6.7, but really this is a 10 asset. There's 2 small variables that will make a massive difference to performance, and it will have a substantial difference to performance.